The Hardy Boys walk away from TNA. Guys, welcome to another edition of the General Jerry channel. And some bad news for TNA fans. The Hardy Boys have indeed walked away from TNA. I wanted to wait officially until it was official. It does look like it is official now. We have all the backstage news right here. By the way, apologies for the low definition camera. I just wanted to get this video out here right now because I've got a very busy schedule now. So I wanted to get this video out here as soon as possible. The Hardy Boys are not re-signing with TNA because reportedly they were given the runaround. We have the full details right here. Pro Wrestling Sheet is reporting that Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy will not be re-signing with TNA, and it is because they felt disrespected during contract negotiations. Sources told PWS are saying that the Hardys agreed to new terms in a new deal back in December and indeed wanted to re-sign for a year contract. Okay? So the Hardy Boys weren't even thinking of going to WWE. Okay? That's why I said a lot about this Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy stuff, because as far as I was concerned, they weren't even thinking of going to WWE. Now it looks like they might because of these contract negotiations that have been going on in TNA. Okay, so we're going to get into it again. So a year contract, and weeks went after Matt was always checking. Apparently, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy wanted a few minor changes, and apparently those changes were creative control over the storylines because it worked so well in the past. So Matt Hardy was always checking for information as to what would happen on the contract, but he was given the runaround. The Hardy Boys lawyer told Impact Wrestling that they wanted creative control on their new deals, which was shot down by officials immediately. One source told their lawyer that there was interest from other companies, and he responded by saying, "Well, tell them to go to WWE then." If I was a TNA fan, I would be pissed right now. Now, I'm not going to kick you while you're down, because I know you guys in TNA might be upset about this. I'm actually not going to kick you while you're down. I'm actually not going to do it. I'm going to be a better person here, because I do feel sorry for TNA to a certain degree. I know I shit on them a lot, but I actually do feel sorry for them, because the fans had to deal with this type of horseshit. And the Hardy Boys wanted to be in the company. And TNA, I don't know what the hell's going on here. We need to check to see what the fuck was going on here, ladies and gentlemen. That set Jeff Hardy off. He was pissed. And then he decided to not re-sign. Matt Hardy continued talks with TNA, however, when they were sent a new contract last week. They then changed it to a 2-year deal, and the terms have been stuck in which stated they received 10% of all profits outside of Impact. Matt's lawyer basically said that he would be a fool to sign that contract, and so Matt informed Impact that he was no longer interested with TNA, but would come to tapings to write off his characters. Officials said that he's crazy that they think that they want him on TV without a contract. Also, another problem that is happening right now, Impact need to get their tag team titles back from the Hardy Boys. This is a mess. These two guys are TNA's top stars, and I'm not bashing TNA fans. I'm more bashing at the suits that are in TNA right now, because they should have had more sense. They were clearly, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy were a reason why a lot of people watch Impact. In fact, there's actually a lot of reason why a lot of WWE fans would watch Impact was because of Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, and they messed that up. How can you mess this up? It's ridiculous to me. This is mind-boggling, people. What's my thoughts on this? First of all, TNA right now, very bad business. Very bad business, and I like I said, I do feel sorry for the fans. I actually do feel sorry for them. So for all of you people that are saying that I bash TNA, no, I actually do feel sorry for the TNA fans, because they had something. They actually had something. And unfortunately, again, the corporations of TNA, just like WWE, just like WWE does exactly the same thing. The corporations there fuck things up. TNA has messed things up in this case. And it's a crying shame. It's a crying shame, and I do feel sorry for the TNA fans because they have to fucking deal with this shit. And it looks like Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy might be in WWE. Now, I'm going to be making a separate video at some point, hopefully sometime this week, on this Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy situation. Obviously, I didn't want to report on it until it was official. I know a lot of people report on it before, but I wanted to make sure it was official before I even did a video on it, folks. So, yes, but it is official now. The Hardy Boys have indeed walked away from TNA. I mean, Jesus, if you're a TNA fan, I feel so fucking sorry for you. I really do. I really do, because it's like, the fact, I mean, it's WWE has to deal with the same thing with this corporate bullshit and stuff like that, but like, for to not give the Hardy Boys creative control after what they've done in TNA and put their heart and soul into it is just ridiculous. That's just absolutely ridiculous. I think it's very unprofessional. I have to be honest, very unprofessional. Yeah, it looks like the Hardy Boys will be going in. Where does TNA go from here? Obviously, they're going to have to now build more stars. They do have some storylines. A lot of people are behind this. Certain stars are in TNA right now, so they'll have to build them a lot more and stuff like that. Obviously, they still have, I believe, Bobby Lashley and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see how TNA goes from here. You can't really judge it yet until the Hardy Boys go away, but you would say that a lot of interest in TNA would go away now, seeing as Jeff and Matt are away. But we'll have to wait and see on that. What do I think? I think the Hardy Boys need to get back to WWE. What position would I see them in? The reports are now saying that it's the Hardy Boys versus the New Day. That's what the reports are saying. There's also reports of a possible broken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. There's a possibility of that as well. One final thing, if they are going to bring Matt Hardy back, he has to come back with the broken gimmick. He has to come back with a broken gimmick in WWE. I think that would be absolutely amazing. And Jeff Hardy will be, I mean, seriously, since Jeff Hardy left WWE, I've been down for him to come back. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.